Guys, it's Monica and welcome back. So today we are making the DIY Christmas bulbs. And so you guys are probably like, girl, you just not getting around to the Christmas videos. Absolutely. I just put up my tree last week. I am not one of the people that put up my tree before Thanksgiving. Very ghetto. I'm not doing it. Because the same people that put up their Christmas tree before Thanksgiving are the same people who won't take it down after the new year. Black superstition is that that tree comes down before the new year rings in. So just as late as I'm putting up my tree is as early as I'm going to take it down, okay? Anyway, let's get into it. And so I bought these bulbs from Hobby Lobby, and the main thing you're going to want to use here is polycrylic. Polycrylic is the secret to the sauce. And so polycrylic, yes, the same polycrylic that I use to seal my cups is the same thing you're going to want to use to make these bulbs. And so I got these at Hobby Lobby, like I just said. And they were labeled as glass, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to get glass bulbs because they might break. But y'all can see when I took them out the pack and I was tapping on, I'm like, I don't know if these is glass or if these is like a high quality plastic. It's some kind of hybrid glass. It's a glass that I think will be all right, and that like your kids can make these if you want them to help, make them. And this is something good you could probably do with your kids when Christmas break starts. Like, oh kids, let's get around. Everybody gonna make 2 ornaments and like we're gonna kumbaya and whatever people do. It's like dying Easter eggs, but at Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do, you want to get like an extra little cup. These are just like the little mouthwash cups from the Dollar Tree. You're going to want to squirt a good amount of that polycrylic into the bulb, and you're just going to keep moving it in whatever motion. And I'm going to show y'all a square one too, so we can talk about like kind of the differences. But you're just trying to make sure you coat every surface. The polycrylic is going to naturally cling to the surface. It's not like water where it's going to slide, but it's actually going to cling to it because it's an sealant adhesive, so it's used to that. So what you're going to want to do is just flip it upside down and just let it drip. Let it take its time. Sit there, watch it. When it's not so milky looking, and the main thing is that when you flip it up, you don't want to see a bunch of polycrylic going back down, because essentially what that means is that when you put the glitter in, that glitter is going to be moving too, and you don't want your glitter moving. You want your glitter to stay where you put it. And don't worry that you're going to drain all of it out. Like, I think you would have to just walk away and it would dry before you would be in a situation like where you wouldn't have polycrylic on one of the surfaces. So I wouldn't worry about that too much, but it takes like probably 2 minutes, if that, to get it to drain right. You can see when I flip it up, there's not like a bunch of polycrylic like going all over the place and like draining back into the bulb, and that's exactly what you want. Next, you're going to just take whatever glitter of your choice. I'm using Twizzler glitter. So the theme of my Christmas tree that I've been doing for the past couple of years is red and silver. My husband was like, let's do silver and black. Black apparently ain't a Christmas color, because everywhere I went to go buy black bulbs did not exist. And you're like, oh, why don't you make the black bulbs? Girl, because again, we already got the tree up. So I ended up buying silver and like smoky gray bulbs, but then I had to incorporate some red because like couldn't find black ribbon, couldn't find any kind of the little black accoutrements that you stick into the tree. And so that's what we ended up with. And so this is what it looks like. It's going to look milky on the outside when you put it in. That is completely normal. The glue is still wet. And so I'm just going to leave mine to dry and these little things. Cause these bulbs be one that Cal going to take me away and roll on out. Okay? They don't be feeling it. So save that little tray so that you can have a place to store them while you are working on them. But yeah, I didn't know black wasn't a Christmas color because like I bought black plates because I always do like plate settings on my table too. And sorry if I sound like stuff, y'all know I'm still getting over my sinus infection. But yeah, and so I always thought, I can just run out and get some black bulbs. Not a thing. Like maybe I need to go to Hot Topic or something. I don't know, because I thought that was a little interesting, but maybe I'm the only person who will want black bulbs on their tree. But it was going to look nice. I was going to do it nice. You know what I'm saying? Black and red is a very traditional color scheme. I guess maybe just not for Christmas. Y'all let me know. But yeah, y'all, when I was in Hobby Lobby, real quick. So with the square ones, you have to be super careful. It's easy to get it on those 5 surfaces, but that 6th surface where the opening is, you have to really like swoosh it back and forth and make sure because running up to that edge where the hole is, you really got to work it. And you'll probably see me doing it in the video, but yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm using mermaid glitter. I don't know what I was aiming it at, but that's what glitter that is. But yeah, y'all, I was in Hobby Lobby. I went to Hobby Lobby 2 days in a row. And am I the only person that when somebody is like in the store and they see somebody, like this lady goes up to, she was like, I know you from somewhere. And I was like, oh my goodness, where does she know her from? I'm going to just like just barely go around the corner in this aisle so I could listen to their whole conversation, right? And so she figured it was like her brother's homegirl. Y'all, I didn't find out this lady's whole life story. She's been sober for 16 years. The kids are doing great. She used to live in a mansion in one neighborhood. Now she has a mansion in another neighborhood. Her hair is purple. And she is living life. And like, come on, shout out to sobriety. Like, you love to hear people doing good. I don't know why I was proud of this lady. And I didn't even know this lady. I was just being nosy and listening to her whole entire conversation with this other lady. And so then I had to start walking up and down the aisle so it didn't look like I was being weird and like because other people was in the store, but like I really wanted to hear what else they was talking about because they started talking about their siblings and the kids and stuff, and so I was trying to listen. But yeah, I'm not the only person who like inserts themselves into people's conversation for a little bit because your life is boring essentially, and you be like, oh, let's see what other people got going on. Well, that's me. That's what I do. It's probably why I also get on the internet and essentially don't talk to anyone because I've already done the talking and you're gonna listen later. But yeah, take your time rolling this glitter around. One thing I do want to point out to you guys when I do it in just a second, I will. But yeah, take your time. Make sure you're getting it coating on the surfaces. And again, this thick surface where the opening is, it's really hard. So if it seems like you're struggling, just pour more glitter in there. That way you have a better chance of it reaching in the nooks and crevices of where you need it to go. So yeah, I'm just looking at it because a lot of times if it looks like it's a little sparse in one area, you just need to kind of let the glitter roll back over that area. Now you see I'm tapping it. Be careful with this because you could tap that glitter off that surface because not only are you tapping the glitter, you're tapping the glue too. So don't be acting too aggressive. It's the holiday season, okay? So just a little bit, just not too much on the tapping. And so that's what that looks like. This glitter is so pretty. I need to do a tack-it tumbler with Mermaid because Mermaid, she's gonna be it for the summertime when she comes back around. But yeah, you can pick up all your glitters, UV DTF transfers, rhinestones, pearls. We got all that over at PeriodSixDesigns.com, so don't forget to check us out. Yeah, and so I'm just gonna make a few more so y'all can just see the process a couple more times. Nothing major. It's gonna go really fast because I know like y'all, it's this simple. I said this is something like fun you can really do with your kids. Like, or it's like there's some people that ain't gonna put their tree up till the 20th, and I ain't mad at y'all because when I tell you I have been busy, like your girl has been busy. That's why y'all getting Christmas videos closer to Christmas than you are Halloween because you know that's just how life goes. And I was gonna do like other colors, but I really like the richness of this Twizzler, and I was really actually gonna. Well, I really did put these on my tree, and so I just wanted to make sure like it was something that like felt good to my soul because y'all have seen. I did this video a few years ago. I believe it was during COVID. And I just did a bunch of colors, but like as I'm aging and you know I'm being influenced by the internet, like I like having like a color scheme. Of course, still put the personal ornaments on the tree, but like I think last time I just did like a plethora of colors that did not make no sense, and I have been putting them on my tree up to this point. But like this year, I was like, okay, I'm gonna replace these glitter ones that I made a few years ago and just like make some nice, you know, along with the color scheme glitter ones, and so that's what I did. What is y'all's color scheme? Leave a comment below and let me know if y'all do a color scheme. Like I said, I do a lot of red and white. I like to throw in a little bit of like green. For the mostly I keep it traditional red and white. All right. And then for this one, while it's drying, I'm like, oh, let's just turn this into a candy cane. Like I kept seeing a lot of candy cane stuff, but like I also bought one of those giant 3-foot candy canes at Hobby Lobby when I was in there. I have nowhere to put it. I'm looking at it right now laying against my fireplace because I bought it because I wanted it, and I'm one of those people who I'm like, if I don't buy it, when I come back to get it, it's not going to be here, and then I'm going to regret it, and I'm going to be thinking about it all year till the next Christmas. And so I'm like, just buy it. It was like $12, like a 3-foot shiny sparkly candy cane. It's gorgeous. I should have bought two, but I don't have the place to put the one. So having the one feeds my soul. But yeah, I'm going to turn this to a candy cane. In retrospect, if I would have redid this, I would have just put them on that front surface and not tried to wrap them around because I didn't give thought to directionally. But I did like cut off the back pieces, so like it's not going to move on the Christmas tree. But you know, just in case somebody want to come over here and start touching stuff, it won't, you know, look crazy on the back. And so be really careful when you're putting the little things back in because it will scrape a little bit of your glitter off. That's just the nature of the beast. The good thing is where it scrapes at is where like the little cover will cover it, so like no one will ever see it. And you can see these ones are still wet, that's why they still look a little cloudy, but all that will clear up when they dry. And I just want to show you guys this is what it looks like on the Christmas tree. And so I have really warm light in the living room. I can actually change the light. We got a new ceiling fan. It's really nice. But that's just what it looked like on my Christmas tree. I have two Christmas trees up. They're right next to each other. I don't know if you guys can tell. But if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Give this video a thumbs up. Give it a share. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one.